Hey everybody, Angie here. We've had a little bit of a snafu for this week's show. John is away and had some totally unexpected Wi-Fi issues. So he tried and tried to get in here, but I think the angels are saying it's time for you to see a little bit of a reading and a little bit of energy. Only like Angie can do it. So, that's what I'm about to say, right? So I've decided because I didn't want to skip this week. I wanted to make sure that we had an episode for this week and it was something of value for you, like what we always try to put something out there of value for you. So today I have decided that I'm going to do a little bit of reading and some energy work from this amazing deck by Kyle Gray, the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Now, this is a deck unlike anything I've ever seen, because for the most part it's information from beings and energies that are all over out there. Um, and I have to tell you, the minute I put my hands on this deck, I could feel the energy. Like, the energy combined when you have the whole deck together is a little bit distracting to if you are at all energy sensitive. It would be smart if you have this deck or you buy this deck to just be mindful, because you could find yourself lost in the jewel looking at cheese like I did one time. Okay, that's a story for another day, maybe when John's back on the air, which he will be back for next week's show. No worries, it was just a Wi-Fi thing. So anyway, so I wanted to get started. I just wanted to give you some information about the energy for the week and what is it going to be like, and what do you need. And I'm also at the end going to send some energy. So if you're watching on YouTube and you have the video, I believe I can set the intention for the energy to come through the podcast. But I wouldn't want to do that because I think that people watch or listen to podcasts while they're driving. So I wouldn't want to be sending this kind of energy to somebody while they're driving. So I'm going to set the intention that this energy translates only through the video. And if you're listening on a podcast while you're driving, be sure to pop over to YouTube and watch the video itself, and you'll be able to get the energy work for yourself. This is going to be an energy combination like you've never had before, because nobody's ever drawn this. Nobody's ever drawn this group of cards before, and nobody has, that I know of, has figured out that you can actually emanate the energy from the cards through your hands. And anybody can do that. I'm not special. I just play. I love to play in the energy, and I figured out that I can do this. So I'm sure that you can too. Anyway, okay. So the first, and this is just a general reading, so it's 3 cards. I didn't put any kind of a specific spread or anything for this week, because I just wanted you to be aware of some of the energies that will be around you, some of the energies that will assist you, and some of the energies that will help you move forward and into alignment with not only your life purpose, but your true north. True north is a concept that's been coming back to me, something that we worked on a long time ago with, if you ever watched the old show when I was with Michael, he actually did um, some really great work with the True North. And so I have that in my awareness, and it's been coming back to me that people really need it right now. So, True North, life purpose, alignment, energy, and it's just time. So, the very first card is Emerald Tablet Activation. Now, of course, oh, I thought those. Have you ever looked for your glasses like where they aren't? That's what I do. The words are tiny, it's nighttime, and it's dark. Um, Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. So the the Emerald Tablet activation, which there will be an activation at the end of this. The Emerald Tablet is one of the most celebrated of the Hermetic texts. a series of sacred Egyptian Greek texts from the 2nd century or earlier. They form, sorry, it's dark. They form the basis of Hermeticism, a spiritual tradition that brings together science and spirituality through investigations into the cosmos, mind, and nature. Isn't that interesting, considering what's going on in the United States right now? Trying to figure out whether or not there's aliens. Like, why wouldn't there be? But anyway, most of the texts are a series of dialogues between a teacher and a student and are based on the concept of alchemy, the art of turning lead into gold, or something that is leaden and heavy into a golden opportunity. So, what does this mean for you? This means that the energy emanating from this card can help you move forward from places that you're stuck, right? So that is what we're gonna ask of this card as we send this energy today. The Emerald Tablet Activation. Um, I know some of you that are watching, because I know some of you personally that do watch. I'm sure already can feel the energy. Just wait until I put them all together. You just won't believe it. Okay, the next one is Heart of Source. So we're shifting opportunity for you, making it easier for you to move forward and align and create and do what it is that you want to do in this life. For me, all of my work is about having fun and doing what you want. If something feels to you like an obligation, you might want to consider coming up with something different. Anyway, okay, Heart of Source, all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And immediately, I mean, look at this. I know it's really hard to see, but what a bright light. Of course, the Heart of Source, right? You can find this heart within yourself, but right away, unconditional acceptance. I feel like I'm here to tell you today. I mean, because we record these early, so it's technically tomorrow. But I'm here to tell you that the unconditional acceptance that you need to find is unconditional acceptance for yourself. It is unconditional acceptance for yourself, for what you're capable of, for what you do, for what you don't do, unconditional acceptance of your boundaries and broaden your boundaries, and unconditional acceptance for your family and your friends and your work and everything. Unconditional acceptance does not mean that you are a doormat. It means that you are open to receive what you need that's in your highest good and that is comfortable and appropriate for you and all concerned. So, the Heart of Source. And that's before I even hear what Kyle Gray's got to say. The source of the universe is a gigantic heart, which, oh, that makes so much sense and feels so lovely when you think about it, doesn't it? Um, its beats are angels. Its beats are angels and beings of light. It is what many call God. It's love that is beyond gender and dogma. Love that is beyond gender and dogma. It is the infinite experiencing infinity. Well, that makes your head hurt a little bit, doesn't it? It's all that is, was, and will ever be. It's love being love and expressing love. It's an energy that can be explained but never fully comprehended. The strangest part of all is that we've never left. It's where we oh, it's where we have all come from, and it's where we will all return. And the strangest part of all is that we have never left. So all of these concepts of we are one and they are one and we're all together and everything exists all in the same time space. Time is a human construct, right? So, but I'm going to encourage you that while I want you to connect with this light and this heart source and this heart center, I would also encourage you to remember to take joy, to find joy in the humanness, right? The find joy in being an individual, in being human. Yes, we are all one. Yes, we are all light. Yes, we are all of the light and we are all of the universe. But we came here for a human experience. Laugh, love. Okay, I'm getting distracted by the energy again. I know. I just love that you guys listen to me anyway with all my crazy shenanigans. Now, the last one, star being healing codes. I know that the light is not great for seeing these cards, and I'm really sorry about that. But this is Kyle Gray's Gateway of Light Activation deck, published by Hay House. And if you're a reader, I'm telling you, get this deck. I think that this deck, along with the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Ridley Valentine, also published by Hay House, that they're like right at the top of my list. Anyway, okay, star being healing codes. There are many names for star beings, such as ETs, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. So when I work with them, they always come to me as sky people, the sky people, whatever they are called. They are divinely inspired, evolved beings existing in dimensions that we can't even comprehend. But we can. But we can. Don't tell anyone. Um, I know that's funny, isn't it? You know, they talk to me. They are the overseers of the cosmos, and like angels, are divine expressions of the heart of Source, who are dedicated to the well being of the entire universe. They aren't limited by time or space, for they are from a higher dimension. Their frequency healings are received on a spiritual level and can even move through our energy centers to affect the physical. These cosmic beings are our interplanetary cousins and are now, sorry I'm reading so slow, but it's dark and I'm old, okay? Um, these cosmic beings are our interplanetary cousins and are now coming to many souls on earth in support of healing, expansion, and harmony. So isn't it interesting that he's telling you that these beings are of the heart of Source, and we've also drawn the heart of Source card. Look at the light emanating from both of these cards. I mean, oh, look at that. Looks pretty good, actually, compared to what it looked like when I first showed it to you. And then if you look here in the center is the sword, right? To me, that sword always represents Archangel Michael and his silver sword. So this is about letting go and about lightening things and about making it so that you can move forward and shed the things that are holding you back, right? And you need the sword for that. Now move directly into the light. Heal your heart. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, folks. I'm going to tell you what, we're going to do energy now because this is getting a little bit distracting for me. There's a lot of energy here. So I'm going to invite you, as I set these cards in the space, I'm going to invite you to just, now please don't do this if you're driving. If you are, even if you're listening to it on a tablet or something in the car, please don't do this if you're driving. Although I will always set the intention that the energy comes through in a way that's comfortable and appropriate for all concerned, which means that you wouldn't get the greatest benefit of it if you were driving. Just please don't do it while you're driving, okay? Just take my word for it. Anyway, So, what I would love for you to do in this moment is remember the etheric breath, that beautiful breath that we do that is in through the nose and out through the nose. It is a slow and deliberate breath, perhaps for a count of 8 on the way in and a count of 8 on the way out. And if that's not available to you, if that's too long, then 6 or 4, whatever works for you. We're looking for that beautiful etheric connection, that stillness that can surround you so that you can sit in this beautiful bubble of light, in this sacred and safe container, so that you can experience the energy of these cards, which I'm sure is already sending, so that you can experience the energy of these cards. Find yourself comfortable, relaxed. Connect with the breath, the etheric breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And in this moment, allow the energy to wash over you, the energy that we're emanating, the emerald tablet activation. You may feel that activation directly up and down, that beautiful column of light that resides up and down through the center of your body. And as your body sheds and releases and aligns with your true north, you may feel yourself shift just a little bit. In this moment, you allow access to the energy, to your heart, allowing that heart of source to find your center, to find your core, so that you may be from now on and always guided by the light. Allow that beautiful heart energy, that beautiful light, to emanate from your heart chakra up through your throat, your brow, and out your crown, and down through your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, down and out through the root. Allowing yourself in this moment to be fully anchored and present from Mother Earth to the divine. And as you settle into all of this energy, invite your body in this moment to find and release anything and everything that no longer serves a useful purpose. And as you do, and as they come to the surface, ready for healing and release, you feel the presence of the star people, the star beings, the sky people, one by one, come in and settle, surrounding you until they've formed a circle, join hands to lift away that which troubles you, that which no longer serves. Allowing yourself through the emerald tablet, the heart of source, and the star being healing codes to move into alignment with your life purpose, finding that unconditional acceptance that allows you to do the work you've chosen, that allows you to do it without concern of what others think. And allow those healing codes, those beautiful gifts from the star beings, the sky people, to instill in you the values that are so important within this work, the boundaries that keep you in a safe and sacred container, while lowering the barriers that keep out the light. And now, as you begin to become aware that it's time to return to the room, allow yourself to reconnect with your normal rhythm of breath. Take a moment to check in with your body and your energy. Take a moment to take note of the sights, sounds, and sensations of this space, so that should you wish to revisit it, you may do so at any time. Allow yourself to begin to come around, perhaps tilting your head from side to side, lowering your shoulders away from your ears. Finding yourself more centered, more grounded, more connected than you were before you started. And in this moment, slowly and in your own time, open your eyes. I just can't even tell you how much I love this deck. I do hope that you enjoyed that, and I do hope it was meaningful for you. You just never know what's going to come through with the energy, but I hope that you remember that you are amazing, that you are loved, that you are authentic, that you are unique, and you are important to this work that we call light work. You don't have to be a reader or an energy worker to be a light worker. You just need to walk in the light. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to tell you that John is going to be back next week. So we'll have another episode. This episode was going to be the episode where we allowed our guides just to tell us what to talk about. So that's going to be great fun. So I do hope that we'll see you next week for that as well. And in the meanwhile, have a marvelous week. If you need anything, you know where to find me. And we will talk soon. Thank you so much.